Good morning, everybody. Oh, I'm out here in this cold this morning to plant this peach tree. And like I've been telling y'all for the last few times, last few recordings in my zone, it's cold out here. It's still a little bit of snow on the ground, and I had to plant this peach tree because I was doing my research and I saw that in order to keep it from shock, you want to get it out of the box. You want to put it in something. And you know, we're planting it in a container. I just got my, how many gallons is this? My 17-gallon bucket that, see, I put a few drainage holes, like 5 holes here, 5 holes here. Because unfortunately, y'all, like I said, gardening, you learn a lot more stuff than just about dirt and plants. I couldn't get my power tool piece to drill bit to come off right to add my piece that makes the big holes. So it's all good. You do what you got to do what you want to do, right? So we're gonna get this thing planted. Now let me show you some of the stuff I have. I have this organic potting mix that I've used plenty times before. It has a little bit of peat moss, perlite, and compost. So that's what standard stuff that I use. And I also read that I don't have to fertilize the tree at this point. So I'm not going to add any bone meal that I have or any of my other fertilizers that I normally use. I try to do as natural as possible as far as my fertilizers. I do organic fertilizing, but it's winter time. It's a brand new tree, and according to what I read, it doesn't need fertilizing yet. So we're gonna get this dirt in the pot, and I'm gonna talk to you while I'm doing that, and hopefully y'all can hear me. Woo, 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 woo. I came out here, y'all, this morning, and let me tell you this too. Normally I'll mix my soil. I mix it up. It also said that I told y'all what I actually have is a Bonanza. I think it's a Bonanza dwarf peach tree. I think it's another name to it, but I know it's a Bonanza peach tree, miniature dwarf peach tree. And it says that those peach trees like sandy soil, which when I think of sandy soil, I'm thinking like the peat moss type stuff, and just loose, not heavy. And normally what I do, because this is the Little People's Gardening channel if you didn't know, to those who are just joining us and just meeting us, I forgot to welcome you. Welcome. But I don't have a wheelbarrow or anything like that to do my mixing in. So normally, because I'm normally potting in pots, smaller pots, I just take bowls and stuff and take and mix my soil. This is some perlite I have. I always use this to try to, if the soil seems heavy, and like right now, because it's cold, because when I bought this potting mix, it had just snowed and it had some melted snow still and rain. So this soil is actually very wet. It's very damp, and I did not pre-moisten it. So I'm going to add as I go. Like I said, gardening, you can learn a lot of things, but just go with what seems right to you. And one thing we do know, we need drainage. Don't want anything to get stuck and have a hard time doing what you need to do. So I'm just mixing the perlite in. Now I'm still tempted, even though I read that, to throw a few eggshells in here and banana peels, because that's what I would do. But let's see what the spirit says, okay? how the Holy Ghost moves. Because, you know, it's just like having a new baby, man. I'm nervous. For those of you who have kids, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's like, first you cool because you at the hospital, you got the nurses attending to you and the doctor and all that, and you with your, hopefully you're with your significant other, your spouse, you know. And then y'all got to go home. But then it's cool then because if you're like my family, everybody coming down to help. First mama, then daddy, my grandmama came. But then when all them was ready to go home and my then husband was ready to go back to work, I was like, hold up. Y'all leaving me? What if I hurt this baby? And that's how I feel about this peach tree. Because I've never had one before. I also use this just organic all-purpose garden soil. And I normally mix that in with my potting mix. I'm not sure if I should. It has worm castings in this. I might put a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, guys, that felt lighter weight than the potting mix, probably because it wasn't damp. That's something I've had for a while, and it's just been sitting in my house in a nice temperature, not being wet. All right, and then this I also get to tell you too how much it takes to do certain things. I done emptied one small bag of soil, and here's the second. And some more perlite. But yeah, this is like a new baby. I don't want to hurt this thing. And I've made an investment. But that's where faith come in. And I hope this fan is not competing with me. I hope y'all can hear me good. But that's where faith come in. I don't know where you are spiritually, but I tell you what, me being out in this garden has helped me be closer to God. The Lord teach me some things out here about what He created in nature. And it's amazing. And so I'm going to plant the thing with faith that is God's creation, and it knows, it got a level of intelligence. That peach tree knows that it's not in Georgia at the Isis nursery anymore. And it knows it's in a different environment, and it's going to act accordingly because it wants to survive as much as I want it to. A little more of this because I think it'll be all right. And because I want to make sure I got enough soil, I'm running low here. It seemed like I had a stockpile in the house. It seemed like it until I got to pouring. And y'all, my hands are about frozen. Whew. Tricks of the trade. Gardening gloves isn't just so you don't get your hands dirty, because to be honest with you, I kind of like getting a little dirt underneath my fingernails. Things to look good for you. gardening gloves can help you not lose all the feeling you got in your hand. Jesus. In this type of weather. And now, y'all might be saying, well, girl, why are you planting this thing in this type of weather? It's cold. But I read, again, that I have to plant the tree to keep it from going into too much shock by staying in. The time to plant peach trees is late winter, believe it or not, late winter, early spring, according to what I read. And here, oh yeah, that soil is wet. And I'm gonna put a little more perlite in this thing. Ugh, I don't like it, guys. I don't like it. I feel like I'm about to put this thing in mud. But again, I gotta stick to what I said. I said, hey. And really, I was supposed to. I'm just dumping soil and talking to y'all. I was supposed to. Glory. Let me mix this up some more. I was supposed to not fill it up to the tippy top because I gotta basically level it off properly and not bury the root ball all the way down. So I'll adjust accordingly. If y'all can see here where we're at, kind of, sort of. See how that soil it's wet. It's wet. But trying to mix up perlite, and I filled it up almost all the way to the top. Like I said, don't do that. Don't do that. Find one that's a little more professional with this, because I was supposed to check and see how much more dirt I needed. But again, I will definitely remove what I need to remove. Definitely, if I need to. Alright. Let's see what this girl looks like. I'm nervous. Look, guys. Look at that. Look. Look at her. It's a her, by the way. See, look. Oh, man. That is amazing. It's amazing. Ooh. Okay. All right. And mind you, when you're gardening, come out with all your tools here. I done left my cutting shears, scissors in the house. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Okay. So anyway, yep, says Bonanza. I'm scared. Okay. I want to be as delicate as possible. But she's strong, though. You know, I'm going to y'all going to hear me refer back to other gardening channels and other gardeners, because, again, I am but a wee babe in this. And really, even when you think you're a pro, you never stop learning. That's what makes you good. Never thinking you know it all. And that's facts. Don't nobody like a know-it-all. Nobody, and you want to be willing to learn. You can have wisdom and be at the top of your game, but never think no one can teach you anything. So, I'm going to refer a lot of times back to other gardeners. And Lead Farmer 73, and maybe Lady Lead too, we talked about like naming your tree. Naming your trees. I think all his trees have bananas. All his trees, well, see, you do got banana trees, but his trees have names. So I was thinking before I even opened this, I was like, what am I going to name her? Because she's my first fruit tree, y'all. I never, in a million gazillion, years, thought I would have a peach tree and don't even have a house. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. TLP all day. The Little People's Gardening Channel. You're not too little. Your space ain't too little. Your budget ain't too little to get you a peach tree or another fruit tree that you can grow in a container. Just do your research. Look at your grow zone and think about what you want to do. Okay, I'm gonna stand up again, y'all. Let y'all see this. Woo. All right. Yeah, I'm bailing up. She might even come with instructions, y'all. Look at that. Woo. I'm nervous. Oh, y'all, look at it. Oh, it's ice on it. Look at it. Ooh, I'm scared. Okay. All right, she can take it. I'm going to knock this. I think that's what you call a bare root. Lord God, please don't let me have ruined this girl. Oh, she got, oh. Is that a worm or a maggot? Look. I was getting ready to get excited, y'all. And I was like, is that a worm or a maggot? Anyway. Hold on, old girl. Hold on. I don't know if I'm supposed to keep this. Is this going to help her stand up? Let's see. Y'all see? Let me knock whatever this is. He frozen. He dead anyway. I'm going to knock this little worm off. Alright. Okay. Yeah. So this is what I think we call bare root because it didn't come packed in soil. It's just the roots are exposed. Oh yeah. This girl got ice baby. I think that's what this is. Or maybe it's not ice. Maybe it's some kind of gel. Okay, I'm sorry. It's not ice, y'all. It's some type of gel. It's some type of gel, which is probably to help it. Well, let me just stick you right there. Lean her. Let her do her gangster lean. And let me see what they sent me to help us this out, because I know some of my pro gardeners are like, oh baby. Yep, see, look. Instructions. Can y'all see that? Alright. Now, receiving the tree size, digging the hole. Okay, it says dig a shallow trench and lay the plants on their sides with the roots in the trench. Okay. Digging the hole, select the whoa. Okay. The wind just attacked me. Oh. Alright, y'all. Let's see. Fruit trees talk. Blah blah blah. What I'm trying to do, y'all, is just to make sure that see if it's giving me any specifics on how deep to make the hole, but I'm gonna just use my wisdom, my own natural born brain that I hope will do me well. I feel like I need to say a quick prayer. Lord, please don't let me harm this tree. And I want to make it so it's gonna come up straight, kind of, you know. And again, I was supposed to put this in here, y'all, before. Let's see here. Put this in here before I put all this soil in here, just to make sure that I had it the trench deep enough. But this is a shallow trench, but we don't want any of the roots just sticking up above it. Now I gotta go on with my hand because this tool ain't doing it. Alright, gotta do it with my hand. We don't want the roots exposed. But I don't think I have to have this but so deep. Well, let me hurt this baby. Let me hurt this girl. She's strong too. She let me put a little pressure on her so I can get her down in there. What I'm gonna name you? You know, y'all, I was thinking about that. See, I was talking about what to name her, right? So there's no root ball. What I was telling y'all about not on top of the root ball, I was assuming that this wasn't a bare root. But it was. It is. What y'all think? I think that's straight enough, right? I think she'll come up. She'll come up all right. Let's see. It's a wet, damn mess. Alright, I'm going to top this off with the rest of my, as y'all can see, if y'all can see this. I'll let y'all look down here where I'm looking at. Can y'all see that? I'll give y'all a good, kind of packing it down right there. And I'm going to put some more soil around here. You see these pockets. It's not really full. And like I said, it's cold out here. It's damp out here. Woo! Now, y'all probably gonna think, but I'm about to tell y'all, this girl is so ignorant. But I'm not. When I was thinking about her name, I was thinking about a song, and I can't even think about it. I don't remember the name of the song, and I even have the artist who wrote the song. She's a very famous songwriter and composer. And 4 Women did a rendition of her song. And one of the artists that did a rendition of this, her name was Lettucey. She's an R&B soul singer. And at the end of the song, some of the lyrics is like, my skin is brown, my manner is tough. And I think she said, my life has been rough. You know. And then at the end of the song, she says, and y'all, I can't say it, she's like, my name is Peaches. Right? All powerful. And I was like, go on, Peaches. Right? Y'all, I think I'm going to name this tree Peaches. I know. That creative, right? But no, it's more to it. It's not just because she's going to bear peaches. But she's strong. She's from Georgia. You know, that's where I got her from. I think. And I'm just putting this on here really for effect. Don't know if I really need to put her at the top, but I like that. So, y'all, we just planted my first tree on my patio. This is TLP Gardening Channel for the little people. Your space is not too little. Your budget's not too little. Oh yeah, and I got this tree. This tree, I didn't get it on sale, but it was like $27, I believe. And then of course what shipping took. But yeah, your budget's not too little. Your space is not too small for you to get out here and do big things in your garden. So I cannot wait until springtime where I can show y'all the progress of this tree. And another note, I had to go ahead and plant this, but we have actually 2 or 3 more days of snow within the next 2 weeks forecast in the forecast. Right now, because I didn't have my stuff tarped, some of the water that was in my soil, the dampness of it, the soil is just about frozen. Some of it is frozen. So I'm going to have to pull her back in. But for now, I'm going to try to let her get as much sun, find a sunny space, let her get as much sun, let her get acclimated to what we got going on out here. But you're going to see her probably in the backdrop on some other videos. But we did it, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining me on this journey. Get out there and start your garden. Even in the cold of cold, you can do it. All right, and I will see y'all on the next video. Thank you.